Welcome to News and What We Choose with Danielle and Dami, but special edition.
Still grab a seat. Don't get the news. Come have fun with us. And yeah, that's it. Just have fun with us. Get to know us.
So we did this back, cheers. So we did this back um Christmas time. So if you're
Uh-huh.
around during the holidays, we did a few funsy episodes. We're gonna throw one out there because Damiana is a busy gal. If you watched or listened to last week's episode, we discussed why. So if you want to know where she's going, head on over there to find out. But you know what? Let's just jump right in. What are we going to be doing tonight?
We are just talking about ourselves. We're gonna ask each other questions, and have fun. That's it. Although I just realized normally we would like have a cocktail. We're not doing that tonight, but I just finished my spin drift.
Well, then you have to go grab something to drink.
I know, which is like a perfect plug for Spindrift. Unintentional.
Well, venture on up.
We're back and hydrated.
Why don't you take it away?
Okay. I like this question. What is one song you are secretly embarrassed to know all the words to?
Amish Paradise by Weird Al Yankovic.
I love how quickly you answered that. Mine would
Embarrassed
be
though? I don't know. I I I'm gonna wear it with pride.
mine would be like Whoop There It Is or Banana Phone by Raffi.
Okay, Banana Phone is more
Oh,
embarrassing. Whoop, there it is a classic.
upside down and inside up.
Oh, that makes me want to watch like Mighty Ducks.
I used to love that song when it first came out. I remember like dancing in my room and on a bed. Like I think I was like 7 or 8 years old and I was like having a blast. Um, I can ask you another one.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll go. I'll go. Um, ooh, this one I think might be good because you read a lot. If you could have dinner with any fictional character, who would it be and why?
Mm, I always think those are hard. Imaginary places, people.
Remember, fiction is fake,
Think.
nonfiction is not fake. That's how I
Yeah.
always remembered it in school.
Um, to dinner.
And why? Hmm.
I guess it would be fun to like have the fairy characters from
That's why I was like, she's totally gonna do one of those.
um but I don't have like a particular character, but like just the whole lot of them. That would be fun.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just to be like in the room.
Well, the first thing I thought of was a Harry Potter character, but I'm like, no, they're too young. They're too young. Then I thought Twilight, more age appropriate. Then I looked up a list just now,
Oh, okay.
and Jay Gatsby could be fun. He'd be a
Well,
hoot to drink with, talk about things in 20s accent. I'm going through the list. So, uh, Oliver Twist, Christian Grey from the 50 Shades of Grey,
okay.
Victor Frankenstein.
Oh,
Um,
I like this one. Leslie Nope from Parks and Recs. That would be fun.
that would be funny. Oh my
Or
God, what is her character, the one that's more my personality?
from the book that I was just reading from
No, from Parks and Rec.
oh, oh,
Audrey Plaza's character. What's her
yeah,
name?
I don't know her name. Forget her name, but yes,
She'd be
that would
funny.
be fun. Yeah. But also similarly, the Office characters would be really fun. Hmm.
Oh my God, Dwight Schrute.
Hmm. Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
All right, nerd.
How dare you? Also says Daenerys Targaryen, Dumbledore, uh, Percy Jackson, random. Scrooge,
It's random.
random. Gollum, that would be
No,
gross.
I
He'd be
have dinner with Gollum.
gross.
No, he definitely doesn't brush his teeth.
Gross. Draco Malfoy, hello, sailor. I think I was honestly like Devon Sawa, obviously, it was like a first awakening. But then Draco Malfoy, I was like, I like this kid. Nancy Drew, Black Beauty, the horse. Okay, we're venturing into Weird Town. Okay, go back
Yeah.
to the questions.
No kidding.
Your
Oh, it's
turn.
my turn. Oh, I got distracted. I'm sorry. I was looking at fictional characters. Um, you have to go on a road trip from Maine. Let's do this the other way. From San Diego to Maine. And you have to bring three people. Who are they?
People that we already know.
Doesn't say. You can bring whoever you want.
Well, I think that would be fun to do a road trip with you, Lo, and Brittany.
That's a good one.
That
That's
would be a
cute.
good one. That would be fun because everyone would bring like certain things. Some people are a
Yeah.
little bit more, they travel a lot. They have their like tips, tricks, and things like that. And other people are a little bit more, been a lot of places. So they'd have
Yeah.
more places to be like, oh, I've been here. We have to go see this. Yeah.
I will say though, I don't think I want to be on a road trip for quite that long, but I will do a 3 day road trip
Oh, heck
max.
yeah. Heck yeah.
But I'm not trying to be like that's like camping for like a week or two.
Or very expensive hotel stays.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, I would really have to think about that.
How about
Road
this? Three fictional characters that you have to go on a road trip with. You're like three fairies from my book.
three dragon riders.
All right.
Love it. Okay.
I will ask you a question. What's your go-to karaoke song and why does it resonate with you?
My go-to karaoke song is Let's Hear It for the Boys. Um,
I already knew that answer.
yeah, I know. It's like funny because I'll like try to sing other songs and I'm like, meh. Um, I think it resonates with me because I was born in the 80s. And do you consider yourself an 80s baby, 90s kid? Or like would you say, and you know how people say that they're like, I'm a 90s kid, but it
I
sounds
would
like you were born
say
in the 90s. It's confusing for us.
I would say that 80s baby 90s kid because I was born in the last month or like last portion of 85. So technically I've lived more in 86. I've only lived in 85 for like 5 weeks, six
Mm.
weeks. Um, so I'd say 80s baby and toddler and then 90s kid. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But like early 90s anyways was like still kind of like 80s funky, like getting
Yeah.
out of it. And so that's my jam. I don't know. I just like love that kind of like music. It just is so reminiscent of like a time of I don't just like carelessness, like the biggest worry is like the boy, like it's just adolescence at its best. But also, I just grew up loving music and Whitney Houston, and it kind of like Denise Williams kind of reminds me of that. And I don't know, I just love it. I literally remember, by the way, sorry, one last thing. I remember like being in my living room with an enormous TV. Like TVs back then were huge and they had like dials on them. And we would watch music videos like when they like had first come out and um yeah, I would like dance around even if I didn't know the song. So I think that was probably subconsciously maybe one of them.
What was that channel that had the music videos after school? Because I remember going to my friend's house.
CMT.
What is it?
Was it called CMT?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember we would always go rush to her house before because it like we would watch that before TRL came on.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
so it would always be
come
like
on first. Or was it CMC? CMC?
CMC.
CMC
I think it was CMC.
music videos. Yeah, and it was like Chewy Gomez was the
Yeah.
VJ.
And it was like a mix of like R&B, pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't like a countdown or anything really. It was just like playing music videos.
Hmm.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
could see it was like him. Actually, I just pulled it up. Yeah, CMC, and it would like have him like in his little DJ booth area. Yep. Before that though, it was I don't know, maybe it was MTV, but it would just play because I mean I was like 5 or 4 and I remember watching a
You
couple music videos.
do you remember Pop-Up Video
Mm-mm.
on VH1?
I don't think
Hmm.
so.
Oh my God, you didn't have a real childhood. I'm so sorry.
A video? The
Pop-Up
puppet
Video,
popped up.
this is why I have such random knowledge and tips, and I not tips, like little tidbits of, did you know that like oh Dolly Run, dun, 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 the oh my God, what is that song? It's gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, I'll come back to it. But come on, Eileen. Thank you. So for nothing. But so it will like literally pop up. Did you know that when this was being recorded, da 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 happened in the back left of this scene? Oh, the lead singer of this is allergic to dairy. Da 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 da. Like random like little things
That's
that you'll
so
never.
funny. It was like facts.
Yeah. And so I remember watching so many of those music videos. I loved it so much. Um, Mine is Bloodhound Gang Bad Touch, and it resonates with me because of TRL. It's just a feel good song. It's silly. People, especially like we talked about this on my birthday recap, people who are younger have no idea this song exists because it's not like one of those jammy jammers that you hear like all the time. It's very like niche, I would say. If you grew up in that time, of course you knew it. Duh. You know about the guys running around Paris in monkey suits singing about doing it like mammals on the Discovery Channel. But the youth doesn't know this song, and that's what my goal in life is, to make sure I introduce this song to the youth of our nation. We are
Oh.
the youth of our nation. POD. Anyway. But one song I really do want to do because we've obviously done Celine Dion together.
Uh-huh.
Duh. I've done it a couple times. But I really want to do Amish Paradise. Speaking of, because when the song starts, you think, oh, this girl's gonna try to sing Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. Psh, bitch,
That
please.
was funny.
And all of a sudden be like, no, no, no. I'm about to get Amish up in this bitch.
I love it. I love it. I think you should do that.
That'll be my next birthday song.
Which nicknames have you been called? Or what nicknames? That was a written, written. I can't talk now. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys.
Mine are not appropriate.
When are we ever appropriate?
What are you talking about? I'm so PG. Um, well, my initials are DDP.
DDP. People called
So
you that?
no, they call there was somebody who was like DP
Oh
double
God.
penetration. Then there was double D. Got that a lot because it's Danielle Dene. And I'm not wearing anything that gives that away, but watch the last episode. One before, or actually two before this one, that when this comes out, you'll see why. But yeah, so I didn't really have one because like no one ever called me Danny because I was always the Danielle of the group. If there was other Danielles, they'd have to take the nicknames. I was
Yeah.
just like the true original. Um, but yeah, I mean, technically your name is a nickname.
Did did your parents call you anything
I don't think
when you
so.
were a baby? They just
Oh,
straight up called you Danielle, baby Danielle?
I mean, I was a baby. I don't remember. So I don't like, I really don't remember um any nickname. I just remember my name.
Oh. Um, for
My
me,
grandma did call me Miha.
what?
Miha,
Miha?
right? Isn't that
Your grandma called you Miha? Oh, Miha. Oh,
Miha?
you're fine. I was
Isn't that Spanish for something? Little girl. What?
yes, it means daughter, Miha.
Yeah.
That sounded like yeehaw. I was like, what? Our Mima. I was like,
Yeah,
she called
I
you Mima?
little baby Mima.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Yeah, for me, my mom was like, I don't even know if this is true now. Mom, I don't believe anything you say to me.
Rodriguez
I love you, but
Dominguez.
I'm like, yeah, right. But she used to say that my great grandma, who I was named after, was like, don't give her a nickname. Or maybe my mom said, I don't know. Anyways, so I didn't have a nickname for the longest time. But then when I was in high school, a friend of mine started calling me Dami, and then that just became my nickname. And I was
Yeah.
really happy to have a nickname. Um,
See? See? And you gave me shit for not having a nickname. You were baby Damiana and I was baby Danielle.
Well, I think yeah, I don't know if they called like we have a million names for the boys, like
Oh,
so many little names, like pet names. And I don't know if they had that for us, but yes, we I was called Miha too, but that's not a nickname. That's just like term of endearment. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like being called like babe, baby.
Exactly. Well, that was my Mexican grandmother. So, um, what is the weirdest food combination you secretly love?
Um, oh, that I secretly love.
I'll go.
Okay, yeah.
Haven't had this in a hot minute, so it's been a while. I should probably try it again, see if I still like it. So, cold pickles from the fridge. Cold. It has to be cold. If they're warm, gross, disgusting, you're foul.
Ew. Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Were you
And
pregnant?
everyone would say that too. I was a kid and I loved this because my mom had me try it. It was regular bread, not toasted, peanut butter,
On bread?
crunchy peanut butter, and cold pickle slices.
Sweet pickles or dill pickles? Not that either of them sound better than the other, but one I might judge you more on
Maybe
than.
I think it was like bread and butter style pickles, so a little sweet. But crunchy peanut butter, cold pickle slices, and then put potato chips inside of it.
I am judging.
Don't knock until you try it, girly girl.
Love, but judging.
I haven't had it probably in like a decade. I made my friend Rachel try it one time. I remember distinctly, this is like a core memory, standing in her kitchen in Cupertino after we went out, came back and she was like heating up a bowl of chunky Campbell's chunky soup with the red label. And I was like, have you ever had peanut butter and pickles? And she's like, you're gross. You're disgusting. And I was like, no, you're going to try it. I made her try it. And she goes, no, you're gross and you're disgusting.
Good for you, Rachel. Bring her on the show. I want to hear what that experience was like for if it's a core memory for her as
I think it
well.
is because I do distinctly remember after that, she was the kind of person that would pick out parts of the soup. So she used to eat the burger soup, but only eat the burger part, not the vegetables. And I told her this, and she's like, I remember doing that.
Weird. Um, I can't think if there's like anything specifically right now, like as an adult that I do that's really that weird. I mean, but
What about a kid? As a
as a
kid?
kid, I would try to make all kinds of things, but one of my favorite things that I would wait till the milk was almost done, like towards the bottom, because I could shake it and I would shake it till it was like super frothy, and then I would pour tablespoons of sugar in this like pretty glass that my mom used to have that she probably it was like probably for coffee. And I would pour sugar in it and put milk and mix it up. And it was like sugar milk. And I was like, this is delicious.
That was the best part of having Rice Krispies.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I used to
The
put
end.
the end. But
When it was
also,
like sludge, sugar sludge.
I had actually not that recently, but like a year ago bought Cheerios. And I was like, I don't like plain Cheerios. Like, I think I
You're
bought them
like,
for boys.
and I'm an adult.
I'm an adult. I do not want this. And I was like, and When I was a kid, I used to sprinkle sugar on them, and I was like, that you'd get like a lump, like a whole spoonful of sugar.
No, it was literally sugar sludge because it would like melt in a little bit because it's not cold, it's not warm enough to melt, but it's cold enough to make it wet. And then the
Yeah.
sugar and the milk would make the sludge.
Yeah. Um, so I didn't do that, but what I did as an adult, actually this is I guess one, is I grabbed agave that we had in the and I mixed that up in the milk and it actually was pretty darn good.
It sounds
Way
good.
better than hmm
It's kind of like the other day I had, like, well, a couple weeks ago. There's this really good bread. Shout out to Trader Joe's. They had this like apple cinnamon bread right now for some reason, even though it's not fall. Apple cinnamon sourdough bread from Trader Joe's, toasted, vegan cream cheese. You can use regular with a little bit of maple syrup on top.
Huh,
It
okay.
is
I can see that.
delicious.
Totally. Yeah. I love that. Okay. What's your favorite thing that you've bought this year?
My couch.
Yeah.
It brings
It's
us joy. Me and my kids
yeah,
love it. I
practical,
I can't
sun.
wait till you come over because guess what? It's so big that literally you, your boys, and my boys, and me, we can all have our own spot on the couch.
That's amazing.
And we
I
don't
love
have to touch. It's my favorite thing. Don't touch me.
that. I would say this past year, favorite thing that I bought. Um, we got bunk beds for the boys. I think that's probably my favorite thing because it's just so cute to see them still
Actually,
like
we
loving
haven't gotten
it.
an update for it. Do they sneak into each other's bags or do they stay in their own spot?
They usually stay in their own spot. There's been a couple nights where Lucas is like trying to sleep on the bottom, but I think that's more because he knows he can get out of bed and run amok easier. Um, and so I've shut it down. I'm like, nah, 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 nah. You go to
Who
bed.
who did you designate gets top? The
They had done it themselves,
oh,
like months before we got a bunk bed, which is like what prompted me to get the bunk bed. The saddest thing though is I didn't think about the nanit aspect of it is that we used to like stare at them like right before we go to bed and like
yeah.
peek at them sleeping and I miss out on that. So
Can
there's
you
still
just
an
get another Nanit and just scroll box them and put one like inside?
it's so high you can't get the top bunk and because the top bunk is in the shape of like a little house,
Oh, like
it
the
blocks.
cord would be too short.
Yeah, like there's no space for it. So
Mm.
we can kind of see William and you can see if Lucas is getting out of it, but you can't, it's not the same. And I wasn't quite ready for that like chapter to end. Um, I was like, yes, bunk bed, but with Nanit still, and we still have the Nanit. So it's, I guess it's some kind of a segue, but it just wasn't a, I wasn't ready. And I definitely Charlie wasn't ready. He was like, we can't see. He was
Mm.
really genuinely sad about it. And I was like,
Well, I'm
yeah.
sorry. I do actually, that gave me a flashback. I remember the days when the cameras were literally on the crib where it
hmm
was like that close. Now it's like across the room on the dresser.
Far, yeah, it's harder to see. You would think that that camera, for how expensive it was, that you
That can
could see
zoom
everything.
in like 10
Yeah.
time resolution and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of BS, honestly.
You heard
Um,
it here first. Oh yeah, you're up. Wait, no, me, right? What is the most ridiculous fashion trend you ever followed? Okay, okay.
definitely those like Aladdin pants. What the fuck?
Gauchos?
Yeah,
Or the ones that
no.
actually like cinched on the bottom?
No, like Princess Jasmine pants. Like they were
I never wore
before
those.
wearing these, like maybe 2004, 2003. They were like, hold on, I'm gonna find you some.
Did you know gauchos are coming back? Speaking of,
Yeah.
capris are coming back.
Yeah,
Capris with the kitten heel.
some of the girls I feel like can wear them kind of, but I don't love it.
No, if you have
Hold
big
on, it's
calves, you cannot wear
loading.
them. If you have big calves, you're gonna look like you're gonna coach for a junior high school
Yeah, I can't
team.
wear them.
No, no offense.
They're they're kind of like this. Sorry, this is Sheen. I just pulled like what? Oh my God, sorry for that link. That link is the longest link.
Holy shit. This better not. Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean? I had a pair of black ones and I would wear them to work, which is why I remember them.
They're called
Yeah.
a bubble hem.
Oh,
Ew.
terrible. But also, like, seeing girl days wasn't that nice to us either.
So that's what I was immediately, my brain went to. I was like, I think because I never really did it, but I had a lot of friends who did do it. The double or triple belts, like the more belts you had, like the studded belts stacked, and they weren't actually for purpose. It was just laying on top of your pants, like, or
Yeah,
your skirt. Like they weren't actually holding anything up. They weren't functional. It's just
it's
for
fair.
show.
Hmm.
I also thought about, and I still loved him. I loved him, but I'm like, what was the point of that? One, when we used to wear thin ass scarves with tank tops, and it was like summer,
That's actually coming back too.
you know? I saw
The
that. I was
baby
like,
scarf.
you have to watch. Okay, so you follow her, but everyone that's listening and watching needs to follow her too. Over the Moon and Far Away. She always does that reaction video. She's like, the girl comes out, she's like, oh my God, I found these like super cute velour pants that say juicy on the butt. Like this was before they came out again with the tracksuit. She goes, and she rolls her eyes and she goes to her closet and pulls out a bin and goes through it. She goes, and she raises it all slowly, like, seriously, are we doing this right now? Um, but she did that to Gaucho. She did that to the capris and all that. I thought about also those short sleeved that only went over your shoulder and were like short, like halfway up the back, and it had a
Yeah.
hoodie. I used to wear
I
that
had
shit
I had one of those. I totally forgot about
so
that.
many of them. I
You
had
had
them in
so
camo, black, teal, another print. I love that shit because,
I don't know you had something. I remember like one that I had or I borrowed or something. That's so funny.
oh my God, I was like, what was the purpose? It was the same purpose of the thin scarf with the tank top. What was
Crop,
that?
cropped like little like mini.
Cropped hoodie. Because it was like a hoodie, but it was like literally only went up to like right here where your like bra would end.
But those, I feel like the newer version,
Short sleeved ones.
yeah, like they're showing like some cool ones like that you'd go to the gym. Well,
Oh, the ones that you can like, those ones I think are actually
those
okay.
are cool. Yeah. No, this was not cool. This
No.
was, yeah, definitely not cool. I think like the camisole too, like pulled all the way down. Like, do you know how frustrating it is to like look back on pictures and be like, damn, that was our prime, and here I am wearing the longest camisole with lace on the bottom, all the way down to my like top of my like thigh legs with like
And
another
layering them with
shirt.
multiple camisoles.
And then like a chunky necklace.
Hell yeah. Statement necklace. Oh, and did you know, that's the thing. So someone posted something that was like, what is your millennial thing you will never let go? And someone commented, my emotional support camisole or my emotional support tank top. And I'm like, I do that. I have an emotional support tank top.
Like it's just underneath.
It's my under tank top. Yeah. I couldn't fathom not wearing one. It's weird. I'm like, I would only do that at home on a weekend when I'm not doing anything.
Not wearing it. It's like a bra.
But I wear a bra.
But
I wear a bra, my emotional support tank top, and then whatever I'm gonna wear over it.
Oh, I see. No, you gotta let that go.
Can't.
I can't.
I'm gonna hold that until like with my cold dead hands.
Oh my God. I had to get rid of so many tank tops, like those kind of little camisole tank tops. And I still
I love how
like
you pronounce camisole.
camisole. I do say it weird. Camisole. Camisole.
I'm gonna steal
Camisole.
your camisole.
Camisole. I have to like look at them and question why I still have them. Like, do I ever wear you? No. Like, why are you in my closet? It's like, oh, what if I need it? No.
No, are you kidding?
Trying to
Hello,
be.
that's where I live and die by that. What if I need this? No, I actually finally, I think it was like when I turned 26, 27, I finally was like, I don't need my reserves for just in case there's a theme party.
No, I don't.
But then I'll think about it when that theme party does arrive. I'm gonna be like, man, I had the perfect thing to wear here, but I gave it away.
Okay, what is your favorite body part about yourself? What is your favorite body part? Who wrote these? Are you not a writer? Why am I reading this? This is terrible. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I guess my boobs are not too bad. Even after having two kids, suck the life out of them. They're not too shabby.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Um, I would say probably my legs, although I have this like it's interesting about people's like other pe like what goes through other people's brains and like when it comes out and you're like, wow, I never even thought to like critique that part of me. Um,
How dare they?
not that they're critiquing me, but they're saying like girls, just women like oh I could like even what you said about like capris
Oh, well, I don't
and
wear shorts because of my mother telling me about cellulite.
yeah, and when I was a kid, I was like maybe middle school and maybe high school. And I was going over to like at the time it was like one of my best friends' houses, and her mom was really critical, very, very critical. And she was never critical to me, but like always to her daughter. And she had said to me once that she was like, wow, good thing you have those big boobs or those broad shoulders to like hold up your big boobs. And I had never even like
Thought about your
hey,
shoulders.
I didn't even know I had broad shoulders. I wasn't looking at my shoulder, like stuff like that where people do that to you, kind of like what your mom did. It's really interesting. And then
And it sticks with you forever.
it sticks with you forever. I also didn't realize like how muscular. I've always loved my legs, and I've always gotten like tons of compliments, but I never realized how muscular, just naturally, my calves, my whole leg is muscular, legs. And somebody had said like that I had the same size calves as my husband, and I like didn't realize it and was like, that's nothing you can get rid of. I can't
No.
change my back. I can't change or my shoulders. I can't change my like calves unless I lose muscle.
No, unless you legitimately like go under the knife.
Yeah, well, no, I don't even think you can't with your with my broad shoulders or my thick
I
calves. Like,
immediately am thinking like one of those like like trying to like grind down your bone.
no, there's not they won't do that. So, anyways, it's a rough world out there. You got to be really careful. And I think it makes me think about my kids. Like,
That
those are things that random people may have said, not meaning to be hurtful, but they're like looking at their own bodies in this like critical way, or maybe they're not even thinking that it's critical and it puts it on you. So I'm trying to be aware of like what I say um to other people and like just being like more not that I don't think I've ever done that to anyone, but like anyone listening, if I've ever, please, like I'm so sorry.
or like I remember the day
Also about
Damiana told
myself.
me about my ugly
Yeah.
skirt.
But also about myself too, like just trying to be nicer to myself. So, anyways, I'll get off my
That
soap.
well, that and also be protective of your own kids because like I also
Yeah.
am like your kids are going to go through weird growth spurts. Your kids are going to also go through like weird phases too. And I just remember as a kid hearing adults talk about children's appearances and just be like, you don't want to be like your mother because when she was younger, she had da 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 da. and like things like that. And it's like those don't go away. Like you those comments, I'm like the moment if anybody, like I don't care, friend, family, foe, I don't care, makes a comment about like any of my children, like
Mhm.
you're dead to me. And I'll
Yeah.
be the most defensive person. I'll be like, we're leaving.
Yeah. Well, and it's not helpful. I think if you're like for your kids, when it's something like something that if there's something health related that you know as a mom or a parent and you're like, okay, I I see maybe X, Y, and Z about my kid, you're not gonna don't tell them.
And give them a
Instead,
complex.
yeah, instead, let's say it's weight. Like that's a hard one, and I've thought about that too. Like, okay, like that could happen. Like genetically, maybe like on my side or Charlie's side, like maybe one of us might pass down like a little bit of a chunky gene. And like we gotta watch this. So, okay, let's say like that's kind of in my control, even if they're 13. Like that means I'm not going to go and tell them anything about that. Instead, we're going to go on walks. Like
Yeah, like
we're going to go
let's
outside. We're going to
let's
play
go on
sports.
hikes. Let's do exercise together, like as a family, not you better get on that treadmill, boy.
Let's eat more whole foods and like, try. So, anyways, it's like there's no point in like putting that on other people, especially if it's out of your control. If you're a parent and it's health related, that's one thing, but you're not verbalizing that. I think
Yeah.
it's you change the dynamic in your household.
That and also let the doctors do their job and bring that shit up to the people and not you don't need to make your little comments about
Other people's
shoulders,
kids. Yeah.
calves, legs. You don't need to make comments about that shit.
No, you didn't. Okay, your turn.
All right, let's do one. I'll do one more question and you'll do one more question. Then we'll do a fun little outro. I guess it's okay. There's two questions here. I'm trying to decide which one's better. I'm gonna do this one because I'm kind of curious how what I'm gonna think of because I haven't really thought about it. If you could instantly master any skill, what would you choose?
Any skill?
Any
Uh,
skill.
Oh God. I guess not learning a language, is that a skill? Would you
Yeah,
consider that? Okay,
I would
yeah,
say
I would
so,
pick
yeah.
that one. That would be so cool.
Which language? If you had to choose one,
I would start with Spanish
like you
because
would just be fluent tomorrow.
yeah, that would be freaking amazing. And then from there you could pivot and like learn some of the other what do they call them? Love languages? Are they what do they call them? The languages of love, Italian,
French?
French, Spanish. It might be
Latin? Dead
Latin.
language?
I feel like there's like
No,
five.
Latin's a dead language.
I don't know. Languages of love? I'm gonna look it up. Anyways,
French, Italian, Russian. Just kidding.
five. No, that's different. Five languages of love, how to express heartfelt commitment to your mate. That wasn't good. Anyways, yeah, I would Spanish and learning languages if that was like easier and a skill that I could just like hone in on.
My, okay, that I love. I would love that. But my brain immediately went to music. I would
That's cool.
love to. Like, I just wish I like randomly decide, like, on a day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can learn this song to teach Forrest.
That's cute.
Nope. I
No.
mean, I can, but it's gonna take a while. But it's like that would be kind of cool just to like know already how to play it so
Mhm.
then I can like pass that along to my children. Like
Well, that's
piano would be cool, guitar would be amazing. It would be have to be like between piano and guitar. I personally have always loved Spanish guitar,
hmm
and I always am like drawn to piano. Like even as a kid, I loved any videos I saw, any scenes in movies where like the people played piano. Love
hmm
that. So I definitely would probably do musical instrument, piano or guitar.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, your last question before we jump
My
into our
last question.
outro.
Who was your first kiss?
I wish I knew.
You
I don't
wish you.
remember. We've had that.
Oh
I think we've had this conversation and you got really sad for me.
no. What
I
kind of sounds familiar? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know who my first kiss is. If you're my first kiss and you're listening to this, please tell me. I
Do
don't
you know when you
remember.
were like where you were, or
No,
you don't remember any of that?
I don't even remember what age I was.
First makeout session?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing at all. Like
That's
I like hint and inklings that there's certain like there's a group of five that I can like probably pin it down like who it could have been, but I don't know. Like there was a okay, I was a prudy McPrude, the prudiest of prudes. My dad also did not help this because he told me if I kissed somebody, my lips would fall off. Thank you, Dad, because it literally put the fear of God into me. If you want to ever tell your fucking little girls that, just telling you. Well, now in the day and age of like internet, that probably isn't gonna be helpful at all. Um, but yeah, I always asked. I remember. I think I asked you. I was like, "Well, about the people who kiss in movies." He's like, "Well, that's a job, or that's not real."
You asked him that.
Um,
You should ask like your girlfriends at the time.
I think I my first kiss
Maybe like
probably was in like high school or even after high school.
you should ask Lauren. Maybe she remembers.
She might, but she'd
You know
immediately be like, "I know who you lost your virginity to." Well, I know that, like,
what?
but I don't like. Again, five people come to mind.
You should just
Realistic.
message them out of the blue,
Well,
random.
one doesn't have an internet. I'm sure they have internet. One doesn't have Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Um, Second one can remember the face, cannot remember the name.
Mm,
It was like the people who I hung out with at that time.
yeah.
This is my like imagine if I'm like I
Was
swear to God.
there was
No,
there like a blue Boone's what was that like Boone's
Boone's Farm?
flavor?
Ew.
Yeah,
No,
was that
it's called
involved?
Mad Dog 2020.
Was Mad
No,
Dog 2020 involved?
or Loco? No. It was definitely a warm liquor. Like I'm just kidding. From a plastic bottle.
Gross.
No, I honestly have no idea. Like I really have no idea who was my first official kiss. Because maybe I was even in denial because I waited so long that I was like in denial that this was like I'm at this ripe age and this is my first kiss, whereas my friends who are mouth whores kissing up for fucking decade already.
Have to ask your girlfriends at the time. I want you to come back next time we talk. I want you to send out your feelers and be like, listen, I have a funny assignment, but I do not remember. You have to tell on yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be like they're going to think you're crazy if you ask just out of the be like, I cannot remember for the life of me who my first kiss was. I was talking about it. Please tell me you know and find like we have to solve this mystery. Enough is enough.
I'm putting this in the teaser because maybe the person's out there and they're like, it was me.
I will.
They wouldn't even know it was like my first one because I was so like I wasn't gonna admit like, oh, you're my first kiss. Like,
Yeah.
so it was like one of those things because this is like the start of a movie. Finding out. Like, that one that was like, what's your number? And it was like Anna Faris trying to figure out how many people she slept with. No, it's like I'm trying to figure out who my first kiss was because I don't remember.
It's a good rom-com. Forgot my first kiss. And
And
then like
then I end up
you
marrying
see.
them.
Yeah. I love it. Cute.
Love
What's
it.
the
As long as it's not one of the people I'm thinking of right now, because no, thank you.
next? That's adorable. I love that. I actually really love that you forgot who. Um, I my first kiss, maybe we did talk about this. I feel like I've talked about my first kiss with you. It was like at a park
Yeah,
on the bleachers or near the bleachers.
there was a bleacher,
Yeah, there was
I
a
think.
bleacher. And it was like what I don't know, in middle school, you would have like a boyfriend, quote boyfriend
I
for like
didn't.
a week or
I
two.
was a prude.
I had like a boyfriend for like a week or two, and then like you would break up with them. It was one of those. And yeah.
I wish, but no. I think it was also just like I was just not that gal. I did not put myself out there. I did not like, oh, I had crushes. I can name like my middle school crushes right now. I won't do that. If I want
I
to, I can look up their LinkedIn.
I remember listening to Savage Garden and singing
Hell yeah.
I
Cherry cola.
love you.
Oh my God.
And being like, I'm in love. Like, I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Like, what? Or even like listening to Sometimes I Run and like
Oh my
love
God.
feelings and like thinking of my crush or NSYNC. Oh, I'm trying to think of what was like the love song for NSYNC. It was like a slow one on the first album and being like, yes.
This is what love feels like. Mine was, and I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight. I like how my Zoom is like, are you playing music? Yes. Yes. Does it sound just like her? I bet so.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Well,
School dance, nothing like it.
guys, the first time we did this, the questions were a little bit more salacious. This was a little bit more PG, if you
It
will.
was, but it was cute and fun.
It was cute and fun. Next one, we promise we'll do it a little. We're gonna do something for 4th of July. We'll get fiery for 4th of July. So I don't know what that means. But anyway, all right. So you know what time it is? It's tarot card time.
It's woo-woo time.
Been a minute. So we're gonna break it. No, I'm not playing music. All right, tell me where to go so I can break it in the middle.
Oh, sure. Hmm.
Now, do you want me to do this? Or do
Sure.
you want me to shuffle?
Shuffle. Yeah, I gotta make sure you didn't cheat.
Yeah, because I was shuffling. Okay, now I'm gonna fan them out.
Okay.
Let's spread them on out.
Those look chunky.
Well, I can only do so much. Hold on. I'm gonna spread it out like this. This is better. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Two, 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 two. Okay, so best I
Okay.
can do.
Okay.
Okay. You tell me when to stop. What? Are you
I
serious?
said that one.
Are you serious? This one?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna face it. You ready? This one is a
Whoa.
mystery. Let's see.
Is it
Both
a
your own
dragon?
heads.
It's
It
a boot.
is 6 of Swords upside down.
Hmm.
So let's go to the swords, shall we?
Does that mean reversed?
Yeah, it's upside down, meaning reversed. Yeah. Found the 6 of Swords. All right. Oh, wow. They went backwards. That's weird. Okay.
Oh,
6 of Swords.
wait, did I have something like this last time?
No, I've never seen this card before.
Okay.
Reversed, an unexpected or unwelcome proposal. The situation cannot be resolved right now.
It says
Sorry.
on Google, yeah, I keep getting these like funky ones. Indicates stagnancy, delayed transitions, or the struggle to move on from a difficult situation. It suggests you are fighting necessary changes, returning to past patterns, or finding your path to calmer waters, repeatedly blocked by unresolved issues. Dang, stuck in the mud.
Well, do you want to pull another card?
I would love to. Let's see what happens if it's the same
We're gonna
one.
do it. Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep that card. Do you want me to put it back in?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say because then you do run the chance of choosing it again. Let me fan it out. Hold on. I really hope you're watching because whatever Damiana did to her face to do that woo-woo stuff, she's sending the woo-woo vibes. Okay, ready?
Right there. Oh God, it's red. I don't like this.
Upright.
Okay. All
Wait,
right. Is it a lady?
nine of rods. It is a lady holding a ninth rod, wearing
Uh,
red. It looks very masculine, lady. Oh wow. Wow, I'm really good about opening it up. I found it. Nine of rods. Already wounded, a worried man braces for the next. You are in the eye of the storm.
Shut up. That is so
The
crazy.
situation,
We get it.
the
Okay. I'm
situation,
going
the
through
situ-
a
No, I'm
lot.
not even done yet.
Oh my God. Leave me alone, Taro. Leave me
Situation, the situation will worsen before it improves. But you are prepared.
Wow. Okay, well, on the internet it says the nine of wands, right? Or rods.
No, rods.
It says wands, even though I put rods.
It looks like that. Hold on, wait. There you go.
Okay, well, this one was better. Nine of wands, which
Nope, you
I
can't.
literally typed in nine of rods and it brought up nine of wands. Is
Well,
the
then it's
ultimate
wrong.
tarot. It's the ultimate tarot card of resilience, perseverance, and boundary setting. It represents being weary and battle scarred from past struggles, but refusing to give up.
I
You
personally
were
think
close to the finish line and possess the inner strength needed to cross it.
I personally think you need to take that as you need to set your boundaries, make sure that be prepared for said person or people or place or emotion or physical being to potentially not enjoy said boundary. And then therefore you must still be prepared to fight with your ninth rod.
Symbolizes a battle-weary but resilient state. Indicates emotional fatigue and defensiveness. 1000%. Cool. Thanks. You next.
Right. Let's see. What's the last
Um,
one I got was like six of swords or something. I'm like, I need that as a tattoo. I like it. Literally read about it, remember, and I was like, holy shit, that's me. Okay. One more shuffle. So it's three shuffles. Okay. I'm doing it next to the microphone, but I know it's probably cutting out so you can hear the shuffling. Okay, we're gonna do this for me. And I've already found my next tarot set that I want to get. It's so pretty. My cousin had it and she used it. And it's like the prettiest set I've ever seen. So I have them in my cart that I want to buy. All right. I don't know. This one's drawing to me. Okay. I don't know what it is. Oh, pentacle. Cool.
He's
Where did,
upside down.
oh, upside down. Pentacle. Great. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles upside down. Let's see what happens. Pentacles. Found it. Don't tell me anything. King. Here we go. King of Pentacles upside down. A ruthless person with little regard for morality. This king squanders his largesse. What is that? Largesse.
Large. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what that is. What does the internet say? What is a king of
How you
pentacles
spell
upside down?
largest.
Largesse. Largesse?
It is, extreme generosity, particularly in the giving of money, gifts, or favors.
Oh,
For the King of Pentacles reverse, usually warns of financial instability, greed, or feeling overwhelmed by material responsibilities.
yeah, well, doing it all. So that tracks. You know what? You got a second card. I'm gonna do a second card.
You definitely get a second card, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, also again, not tracks. Single momming is hard, yo, but
Yeah.
I do it. All right. Do 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 do. I'll do that one. What? Wait,
Oh, okay. It's a
the
pretty one.
temp. Oh, I've never seen this card before. Uh, 10, 6, 16. No, 5, 6, 5, 14. 14. 14 temperance. Never seen that before, ever. Mm, 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 mm. 14. Temperance. Need an angel. Where are you? Oh, here. Did I say reverse? Was it reverse?
Yep.
Disharmony. Frustration. People are working at cross purposes.
It indicates a severe lack of balance, often manifesting as excess or depletion or conflicting priorities, which is also kind of what you were saying about your body and our other one with like your neck and like not being able to find the time to like, how do you do all of the things and take care of yourself? It tracks. Wow. Today,
I
tracks
know.
with these guys. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
We're aware. Thank you.
We know.
Well, on that note,
Yeah.
no, nothing like you will stop being so standoffish and actually open your heart to someone. Not today. Still not today. Maybe next time,
Oh.
Taro. Maybe next time, but
Way to be like literally read by the tarot cards here.
like you don't want to know who you are? You already know. Well, I'm about to tell you too. Well, on that lovely note, we will see you next time. And next time I think will be a regular episode, but you know what? Come on back. We're going to take a couple weeks off, but we'll be back.
Stay tuned.
Don't you worry. And hope you have a fantastic week,
Yep.
next couple weeks when
Mhm.
you're hearing this.
Bye.